All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shin hanging out after a big day at Disneyland. So, the big thing right now, Rise of the Resistance. So, it's that new ride in the Galaxy's Edge. It's a new land at Disneyland. And it's supposed to be like one of the greatest things ever. So, it opened this weekend, and some people are wondering, hey, how do you get on that ride? Okay, well, this is my experience. So if you don't get in at 8:02, forget about it. It's not going to happen. There's no standby, no nothing like that, whatever. Okay, you have to get a special boarding pass. So what it is you have to download the app. So once again, if you don't have the app, you're not getting in. Okay, and then people say, "Oh yeah, you're supposed, as soon as the park opens, like 8 o'clock, whatever it is, right? You have to go on the app, find that page where you actually could join a boarding group, and then you click the button. It'll say, "Congratulations, you're in the boarding group one, boarding group 5, 35, 100, whatever it is." Okay. So what happened was I was supposed to meet my friend earlier today. He's, "Oh, let's go to Disney." I said, "Like, dude, I don't want to go. It's my day off, right?" But he goes. And then so what I've been told, so like the first couple days, it's like people are going there like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then they had no idea what the whole plan was. And then so they get through the turnstiles. So you could go through the turnstiles at 7 or like an hour before it starts, it opens. And then so people are just waiting there, hanging out there, like it's New Year's Eve. And then as soon as 8 o'clock, everybody's going on that app, and then they try to get their thing. So I had friends that did get it, and then one of my friends, he's been there like every day since that happened, right? But they went on it. They said the ride's really cool and it's actually worth it and whatever. So as a result, more people are coming. They go, "Okay, I want to go on that ride," right? Okay. So today, my buddy went there, and then he got there, like drove from really far to get there, right? So he's in the park. Then he realizes he didn't have the app down, so he had to re-download the app. And then at 8 o'clock, finally, he starts doing it, right? And then within the first minute, he was 135, right? Group 135. So that means after every group, because one, and then however long the ride goes, and it's kept going. And then so what I learned was, okay, if you're like group 30, 35, okay, you're gonna get on the ride at about like 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock, so somewhere around there, right? So we're trying to do the math, going, "Oh gosh, okay, somebody's gonna be here," and the first couple days they cut off like at the end of the day. I mean, we're talking about going midnight, right? And they cut it off like at like number 77, right? Or maybe 80 or something. And then, basically they sent out a big memo or like a thing saying like, groups so and so, whatever, thank you for trying, you know? So my whole thing was, all right, I figure my buddy, he went by himself, right? I mean, I met him later in the park. We went on a bunch of rides and stuff together. I knew I wasn't getting on. There's no way, right? But I did talk to the people, and they said yes. That's the reason why there's no way. They said if you don't have boarding pass, there's no way. I go, "Oh gosh." Well, he's 125. He said, "Oh yeah, there's no way for that one too." I went, "Oh my gosh, why not?" So it's a new ride. So when it breaks down, that means that like a lot of people are screwed on it. The other day it broke down for like 4 hours. So some people that were there since 8 in the morning, no, 7 in the morning, right? They had their boarding pass for later in the day, and then they were screwed. So they had to go a whole day through Disneyland. I know it sounds like burdensome, but the people that are doing this, they've been to Disneyland for a lot of time. So it's like all the rides are repeat. Yeah, yeah. It's Small World. Yeah, I love that ride. But yeah, they're saying that like today, it said the cutoff was like 116. They go, "Okay, if you're after group 116, can't do it." So right now it's like 925. Okay, and then they got to 105 right now. So I figure, oh, okay, it looks like it's about like 10 per hour. So I mean, I guess technically in 1 hour it'd be like 10:30, and you go to 115 if he's lucky, and then maybe you slip in at the very end before 11, right? And then so a lot of people, they were leaving the park. There weren't that many people there, but then still, you had these groups, and some people might have just gave up because when they said groups after 116, yeah, so all those people are gonna be gone. So hopefully my buddy gets on it. But the reason why I'm making this video was I can't believe how impenetrable it is to be able to do this thing. You talk about access denied. I mean, we're not talking about like these like secret invitation only type things. You're talking about regular people going to the park and they have to get the boarding groups and it's like lottery. Okay, I mean, I heard a tip from one of the cast members is don't open your app until after you get in the park. Well, actually, you're supposed to do, yeah, once you do that, you link up with your group and everything, and then you're ready to go. But some people have their app open, like they show their picture on the phone, they go, okay, here's my pass and whatever. And then don't go on the Disney Wi-Fi, because if you do that, you're screwed. Because a lot of people on that Disney Wi-Fi, and then when it crashes, and then you finally get through at 8:03, right? Okay, it's like nothing. And you're like, oh my gosh, I got up early this morning to get to the park, fight through all the traffic. By the way, go to Toy Story parking. Don't waste your time at the Mickey structure thing. It's horrible. I have another video. I don't know if I'm doing it before this one or not, but it's it's much easier to go to Toy Story parking, right? So that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess this is probably the worst how-to video because I didn't do it, but at least I got to tell you what I did to not go on the ride. Okay? Maybe my buddy got on the ride. I don't know. Wait for the comment section or part 2 of the video. But thing is, all I know is watching my friend, what he had to go through today, totally sucked. But is it unfair? No. It's a totally fair system. I mean, Disney was actually pretty genius on this. Boarding passes and getting people away, because otherwise it'd just be a huge line inside of Star Wars land, like what people thought it was going to be, but in time, yeah, we could just go on the ride and it'll just be normal. But right now it's like, yeah, they did a number on us. It's like all those people that like really want to go on this ride, they really can't. Like they make it exclusively, I mean, you've got to figure it out. If you get on it, you're lucky. If not, well, better luck next time. So for me, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait a week. I can't just go after work. So you can't go like at lunchtime or like after work and go, oh, can we go to reservations? No, you're not. I mean, it's not like some special trick that you're gonna say and go, oh yeah, Big Daddy Shin, well, I want there. No, you can't do it. So yes, if you want to ride the ride, make sure you go early and, well, hope that your thumb's working well, pressing that button, right? You guys know how to do Instagram and Facebook, all that stuff. Well, you better learn that Disney app, right? I mean, take time out of your TikTok day and just do the Disney app and just go for it. But anyways, that's how you do it. And then so hopefully I'll have a video soon of just like me on the ride, or you guys are going to see all the stuff, spoiler alert, all that stuff. But you know what's spoiled? My thing, you know what? Actually, when I went there today, I knew I wasn't going to go on the ride because I got there late. But at least I wanted my friend to have fun, right? I mean, after all, it was his birthday. Anyways, and no, that didn't work either. All right. So anyways, Big Daddy Shin teaching you how to rise to the resistance, how to get on it. And yeah, my neighbors are pretty noisy. See you next time.